you know, and there's a reason why I actually picked the three speakers that I did to speak tonight because they kind of all go together. So anybody that's dealing with breast cancer needs disability tax credit and RDSP as well. So, and then the next speaker actually works well with the two speakers that have already spoken. So there's a reason why I did this tonight. But I wanted to first of all say congratulations to Rangoli for being a bronze founder. She's a bronze founder in our platform and membership, which is one of the most prestigious memberships that you can have. And I'm really grateful to have her part of our network. So without any further, Dr. Rangoli Gupta.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, she's given yeah, very elaborate introduction. So,
I have to talk a little bit louder.
okay. So I am a doctor, but not practicing medicine anymore in Canada. I practiced as a physician in India for almost 20 years. And now I have started a business here, which helps ladies who've undergone breast surgery. I'm a breast cancer survivor myself. And that's been helping. Actually, the business which I started now, it helps ladies who've undergone a mastectomy, which is the removal of this breast for breast cancer. And I sell silicone breast prosthesis, mastectomy bras, and for ladies who've undergone any other breast surgery, like a reduction or an augmentation or non-cancer surgery, for them also there are the products which I deal in, like compression bras and scar management therapy. So those are the products. And I do home visits. I don't have a storefront. So I try and support the lady immediately after the surgery, right through her treatment, because there are different products which are available which can help her recover and help her, you know, be comfortable. Like the she cannot wear the regular garments. So there are special garments which have been designed for this purpose. So I try and introduce her, tell her what they're all about, and help her with those. So that's about me. But another thing which I get any chance to do, I just do it, is that spread awareness about breast cancer. So this is what I'm just going to next speak for the next 5 to 7 minutes about. And what I have been through, I don't want anyone else to go through that. So just be aware. Like I want to tell this to all the ladies and to all the men too, because breast cancer can happen to men too. So even though it's very rare, but men do get breast cancer, and if they get it, it's quite serious all the time. So, but for the ladies in your lives, you should be aware. So there are just two things which you can take home as a take-home message, which I'm going to tell you. The first one is that anyone who has breast tissue can get breast cancer. You cannot say that, oh, I'm doing everything right. I'm exercising. I'm taking a good diet. I don't have a family history. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I breastfed my children. I will not get breast cancer. No, that is not true. It reduces your chances, but you can still get it. So I didn't have any of those risk factors, but I still got it. And I got it at the age of 35. And when you're just getting into your career and you're ambitious and everything, and you get struck with cancer. So, and the age now is going lower and lower. There are 25-year-olds who are getting breast cancer. And the incidence in Canada and US is every ninth woman. And it's slowly going to be every eighth. So it's very important to be aware of anyone can get it. No one is immune. The second point is that if you detect it early, it can be cured 100%, like in my case, right? So I detected it early. Thank you. And that is your only chance, you know. Early detection is your best chance. Once it spreads, then you know what it is, right? So what you can do to detect it early is go for your mammograms, talk to your doctor, talk to your doctor about what you can do to prevent. I won't say prevent because you cannot prevent it. You can reduce the risk, but to detect it early, go for your mammograms. And at the age of 40 in Canada, the government will get them for free for you. So the doctor will already refer you at 40. But if you have some high risk factors, like if your mom had breast cancer, then they will start that earlier. So know your family history. So your grandma, your aunt, just find out if anyone had breast cancer in your family and be aware. And the other thing which you can do is do self examination. So every month, just fix a date, or you can just say after your periods when the breasts are soft. At that time, do a self examination in front of the mirror in your bathroom. And there are many videos on YouTube which show you how to do a breast self exam. You can just see any of those. It's just takes 2 minutes, and just know you're normal, right? So that whenever there is something abnormal, you can just catch it very quickly and see, oh, this something is missing. I have to talk to my doctor, and just be open. Just go and get an appointment and just talk to your doctor. Get yourself examined. So those are the two things which you can do. So, and if you come across someone who needs help, who's going through this journey, even if they don't want any products, I can just talk to them. If they need to be like, you know, if they're feeling lonely or sad or whatever, I can talk to them. They get home when they talk to me. So that's my message for them.
Yeah, question. Yeah, pick up a question. Excellent. Because from what I understand, sorry, with the breast cancer, when you're doing the self-examination and say you see a lung, that isn't that usually because it's kind of late in the process type of thing? Do you know what I mean? Like if you once you actually have a lump, you've had it for a bit. So that's you know what I mean?
So, but that's all you can do.
Right.
The next best is your mammogram or an ultrasound. But you know, the healthcare system here it works this way that until your doctor refers, you cannot get one. But in my country, we can just get it.
So what age do you recommend starting now?
The government should bring it down to 30, but they still have it up to 40. Yeah, so ladies who have dense breasts, you know, in those cases, the lump, even the mammogram can miss. Yeah, so dense breast is another category. So for them, they do more frequent mammograms and ultrasounds, and there are new developments like 3D mammograms. So they are recommended for those people. But I cannot say there is a cutoff age because now they are going lower and lower. So, yeah, so that's the least you can do. In my case, I felt alarm, but it had not spread anywhere. So that's why every month, if you do it, you can detect it earlier.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Michael.